will be taking part in the Taste of Edmonton, which kicks off next week. And here to show us what you can expect from the festival is the director, Sylvester Borovkos.
Perfect.
I messed it up. Borovka.
Borovka, yes.
Borovka.
Exactly.
I need to have that inflection with it. Borovka.
Borovka, yes.
Thank you for joining us. You think about it nonstop trying to get it right, and I messed it up anyways. All right, let's talk about what we have going on, because you certainly have got it perfected when it comes down to food and flavor.
Thank you very much. Yes, so this year, Taste of Edmonton, we decided to feature our vegan option. It's a Polish style of cabbage roll. And yeah, we are using the meat and beyond it and few different vegetables to make it taste as close as to a regular cabbage roll.
Now, with that, were you seeing that there was diners and guests that were requesting something that was more of a vegan option? That's what propelled the decision to create this?
Yes, exactly. You know, so I would say, like, over the past couple of years, at least 10% of our customers are requesting, vegan options. So we have increased just from couple to, to having couple of regular dishes. Plus, we do a whole bunch of different specials, and this is one of our new creations.
I love it. Now, how has this been passed on with regards to all of the food and the flavor and the creations of the menu when it comes to Continental Treat over the years? Because this is a third-generation restaurant, and we just don't see that as often anymore.
Well, my mom and dad, they're the ones who started it over 40 years ago, and they were both very, involved in it. My father definitely influenced with lots of Germanic dishes, and one of them was the German cabbage roll. So this steak is made by our sous chefs Uliana from Ukraine and Mikey, and my mom was helping them out to get the taste just right, So
of course, because you got to get that seal of approval.
Yes, yeah. My mom, she's a great lady, and but when it comes to food, she can be rough around the edges to make sure it's just right.
Absolutely. Now, you do have as well not only this vegan option, but there's also gluten-free options for folks.
Yes, that's correct. So we are 100% gluten-free certified. So our goal was to create dishes that, even though they're gluten-free, that they taste identical like any other food, and that was the engineering of my mom, my dad, and our culinary team. All
right. Well, for the folks that are at home, let's show them the steps towards creating this wonderful dish, the Beyond Meat cabbage roll. Yeah, so we are using Beyond Meat, but it's just as delicious with raw shiitake, if you don't want to use the Beyond Meat. Okay. And to catch the flavors, we incorporated garlic, onions, carrots, mushrooms. As I mentioned, you can also use the shiitake, more of the shiitake and white mushrooms to create that more of that meat feel to it. Then we, boil the cabbage to make it just half cooked. We roll it up into the typical cabbage rolls. Now, to get the extra flavor, what we do is we have a sauce which is made just out of tomatoes, onions, and garlic, and just simple salt and pepper, and smoked paprika. So we use smoked paprika inside the cabbage rolls and a little bit in the sauce, just to give it that bit of a smokiness, kind of like a smoked meat. We pour it over the cabbage rolls. We can probably just do that, simple like that. Oh, nice.
Yeah. And then we cover it up and we cook it for 1 hour at 350. And then once it's finished, we make another sauce, and that is made of yellow, orange, and red peppers, tomatoes, also garlic and onions. We reduce it, blitz it, and then voila, it's ready.
Delicious. So let's talk about the Taste of Edmonton that's coming up. I'm sure this is very exciting. What do you have planned for the goers, for the people that are going to be very excited coming to the Continental Treat Fine Bistro vendor stand with their forks and their knives in hand?
Yeah, well, we're excited to welcome them. We will have our team there, our marketing director Christian Champagne, our sales manager Martina, myself. and a couple of other key people which are involved with both of the restaurants. So they'll be welcoming you, and they'll be telling you about our food, and we'll try to explain it on time, and we don't keep you in line for too long.
Now, with that, are you able to give us any details on what those menu items are? Because you have so many delicious options on the menu.
Yeah, so for Taste of Edmonton, it's going to be, of course, the vegan cabbage rolls, the beef rouladen, which we're making it with mushroom sauce, and then the apple strudel. But at the restaurant, we have a very big selection of many different delicious types of pierogies, chicken stroganoff, schnitzels, and some of the other classics, including desserts like Black Forest cake, tiramisu, and apple strudel.
I love it. Well, thank you very much for coming in and joining us, showing us a little bit about the Beyond Meat cabbage roll. We'll have plenty more with Continental Treat Fine Bistro in about 15 minutes. Stay with us.